Welcome to Claremore High School football, EVT's production. We're in Tahlequah tonight at Doc Wadley Stadium, Gable Field, as your Claremore Zebras travel down the road to take on the undefeated Tahlequah Tigers in the final game of the season before the playoffs. Coach, you've seen Tahlequah play this year. What do they got?
Well, watched them play prior a few weeks back. Very well-balanced offense. Tate Christian's a quarterback, does an excellent job of running their scheme. Throws the ball really well, throws to several different players. They've got good skilled kids. They got a little tailback that if he gets by you, you're not going to catch him. Day Leathers got sprinter speed. Not real big, but if he gets in a hole, he'll get in a hole, get in a crease, and you're going to be waving by. He's going to be waving by to us, so we got to keep him in front of us. But also has several good receivers. Number 16, Tristan King. They play him at a tight end. They'll flex him out a little bit. Sometimes they put the receiver outside of him on the line. They'll put him on the line as well. If they're both on the line, they'll run a little screen. Or it's a running play, one of the two, if they're both on the line, if they cover him up outside of him. But against Pryor, they scored on the first play, pass play to him. But just pretty much ran the ball and threw the ball and kept Pryor off balance all night long.
Obviously, Tahlequah's talented. They've won the district already. Have that wrapped up. They're undefeated on the season. Your Zebras are also advancing to the playoffs. The question for the Zebras is, will they go in the third position or the fourth position? And depending on the outcome of this game, depends a lot on whether or not the Zebras will be heading to face the Tulsa Edison Eagles or potentially McAllister or Bishop Kelly. Zebras won the toss and they deferred, and they will be kicking off. And they'll be kicking off toward the south, and back deep for the Tigers is number 20, Day Leathers, their career rushing leader for Tahlequah High School history. Very explosive, and Christian Gocher is set to kick it off. And we're ready for Zebra football, and here we go.
No wind on the flag. The flag just lying there. Nice high, short kickoff.
Fielded by number 6 for the Tigers, brought down by a host of Zebras at about the 31, 32-yard line, where the Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
Tahlequah has a big offensive line. I'm going to say probably the best offensive line that the Zebras will face all year long. They're big and pretty mobile, with the little back behind, hard to see, hard to read. But Tate does a very good job. Tate Christian. Mom is Chrissy Ballard Christian. Grew up 3 houses up from me, and grew up from my kids, so know that family quite well. Coach Ballard's grandson does a very good job of running their offense.
First play of scrimmage, and Christian catches the ball and rolls out to his left, looking for somebody open. He throws it deep. He's going to throw it out of bounds. It's going to go out of bounds. He didn't find a receiver open, and the Zebras come up on the first play and shut down this talented Tiger offense.
Rolled to the left. Defensive backs did a pretty good job of coverage. He was trying to hit the out route, and Kennard and Labus on the coverage there out wide did a pretty good job, and Christian didn't have anybody to throw to.
2 receivers left, 2 right. Leathers with Christian in the backfield. Christian looks to the sideline for a change in play, and he gets it. And Christian does change the play at the line. Man coverage for the Zebras, 1 deep safety. And they hand the ball off to Leathers. They're on the right side, and he breaks free he's still on his feet, and he's going to be tackled for after about a 6-yard gain. Going to bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Tigers. Ball marked right at the Tahlequah 37-yard line.
Brought down by Dylan Kedzer, not after he picked up about 6 yards over right tackle there. Big 3rd down for the Zebras here.
Same 2 receivers right, 2 left. Leathers with Christian in the backfield. Man in motion. Brings him in as well. There was a movement on the offensive line. Right tackle moved a little early. It's going to be a procedure call against the Tigers. Going to back him up. And the call is procedure against Tahlequah. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 9. 11:07 to go here in the first period.
Number 7, Ethan Shires, comes in for Labus here, or Labus, on 3rd and 9. More of a passing down or draw right here, one of the two.
3 receivers left, 1 right, and they're double covering the single receiver to the right.
Look like we're manned up on trips to the bottom.
And Christian rolls left and looking for a receiver. He throws it, and he has a man, and he drops the ball. Number 13 was the intended receiver. He was wide open, and he dropped the ball. It's going to bring up 4th down. So the Zebra defense holds here on the first series and forces a Tahlequah punt.
We're kind of lucky he dropped that because there wasn't anybody in the middle of the field. We didn't have a free safety. He'd have been off and running.
It was definitely a first down. So the only chance we had was him doing exactly what he did. Christian is the punter, and looks like they're running kids in and out. And
here comes our 11th player in.
5 seconds to go on the play clock.
Good job by the Zebra defense to get off the field.
Christian punt is away. And it's going to roll down. Well, it looks like Brooks Sherrill jumps on it at about the 25-yard line. He thought it might have been tipped up there by a Zebra defender, and I don't think Brooks knew for sure if it was a free ball or not. He jumped on it, where the Zebras will take over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. So Charlie Murdoch will lead the Zebra offense out on the field, and let's see what the Zebras can do here.
You know, Dave, very hard for Tahlequah is playing for an undefeated season. They've already won the district, but really kind of hard for them to really kind of play inspired football. So really good time for the Zebras to play well tonight going into the playoffs.
Tight formation, 1 receiver left, 1 right. Murdoch going deep, looking for Kedjorn. He's open, and Keds doesn't make the play. It's incomplete. The ball was underthrown a little bit. I thought Kedzior had a step on the defender, and Charlie's pass was just a little bit short, and Dillon couldn't get back to it. Bring up 2nd down and 10.
You know, the corner there, Leathers, had his arm straight up in the air. It looked like it could have been pass interference, but nothing called there. He didn't even look for the ball, just had his arms up the last 3 or 4 strides.
3 receivers right, 1 left. Hightower in the backfield with Murdoch. Murdoch, quick screen pass out here to Kennard, and he's looking for room, and he's met immediately by number 10. He's going to lose 5 yards. Going to bring up 3rd down and 15 for the Zebras. Somebody didn't get their block on one of the defensive backs, and he had an unobstructed path right to.
We didn't ever get out on the edge. You know, right there you got to get it and get it out on the edge away from players. Get what you can, and brings up 3rd down and long. Long.
Pretty nice evening for the 10th weekend of the football season. Not extremely cold. Been colder, certainly. 3 bunch receivers left, 1 right. And Murdoch swings the ball out here to Hightower, and he gets the ball in space. And he's going to be drug out of bounds after a pickup of about 9 yards, but it's going to bring up 4th down and 6 for the Zebra. He's run out of bounds at the 29-yard line. So the Zebra punt team comes to the field. Ryan Connor will be in to do the punting.
Nice gain, just hard to overcome negative plays. You got to have positive yardage on every down.
Looks like Tahlequah calls a timeout. They don't have the right group in. Anyway,
they got 12 men on the field.
Okay. Anyway, hey, we'll be back in a minute after a word from one of our fine ZTV sponsors.
At RCB Bank, you are not just a number. You are our neighbor, friend, coworker, PTA partner, business owner down the street, and so much more. We value our relationship with you. We are here to serve you at any of our locations or online at rcbbank.com. With over 50 locations across Oklahoma and Kansas, we're everywhere you need us to be. RCB Bank is your hometown community bank, interested in your financial well-being. RCB Bank, that's my bank.
Welcome back. 4th and 6 for the Zebras from their own 29-yard line. Ryan Connor into punt, and he gets the ball away. And it's hit decently, and it's going to bound and at about come to rest at about the 38-yard line, where Tahlequah will take over 1st and 10. 9:43 to go here, opening quarter.
Zebra offense, made 9 yards there on the last play, but the previous play lost 5, so had to punt there on the first series. Both teams traded Traded punts here. Zebra defense getting ready to take over on defense at Tahlequah, their own 38-yard line, 1st and 10.
2 receivers left, 1 right. They hand the ball off to Leathers, and he's looking for room, and he finds room up the middle, and he's going to pick up about 12 yards. It's going to be a 1st and 10, ball placed right at the 50-yard line. He's kind of patient, looking for a hole. He found his hole and scooted right through. You see a lot of good running backs these days. That's kind of how they run. They're patient. They look for that hole to open, and when they see it, they hit it. 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
Our linebackers got to see it and feel sooner. We're a little slow and tentative on trying to feel.
Hand ball off to Leathers, and he's looking for room, and he's going to maybe pick up a yard. Labus is there, and along with Grimmett.
Good job by Cochran there, standing his man up on the line. That's who he ran in the back of, and able to gain 1 yard there.
Labus came around from the backside, grabbed Leathers' legs, and took him down. Grimmett there to get on, but I think Cochran did the best job. He stood his man up, and Leathers ran into his own lineman and couldn't go anywhere. Gave time for the Zebra defenders to get there. Brings up 2nd down and 9. Ball at the 49-yard line, the Claremore 49. 2 receivers left, 1 right. 5 seconds on the play clock.
We're pretty far off the receiver.
No, they call timeout. Looks like Tahlequah the play clock was winding down, and it looks like Tahlequah took another timeout. And with that timeout, we'll take another timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Will Rogers said, "Folks make towns, not numbers," and he surely had Claremore in mind. But we imagine he'd agree that folks, not numbers, also make banks. It's hard to find a bank with better numbers than Bank First, but it's our people who earn our place in this town. Their mission is to move Claremore forward. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Welcome back. 8:28 to go here, opening quarter. No score. Tahlequah facing the 2nd down and 9. Ball on the Zebra 49-yard line. Tahlequah's 2nd possession, and they've already used 2 timeouts.
Seam pass,
and Labas is right there to break it up. He
had a chance to intercept it, Dave.
He did. Labus was right there and did a good job defending the slot receiver heading down in the seam there. So
3rd and 9 right here. Be good right here. The Zebras will get a stop and get the ball back. They like to go to number 16, Tristan King, here a lot. He's one of their major receivers.
They have 1 receiver right, or 2 receivers right. King is split out just a little bit in the slot on the right side.
Connor Aaron on him.
Man, they've got 1 safety.
Got the tailback over here in the flats.
And they got it to Leathers, and he's going to pick up the first down. They had him there. I don't know who had coverage on the man out of the backfield, but they pick up about 13 yards. It's 1st and 10. The ball is going to be placed at the Claremore 38-yard line.
That's just pitch and catch, Dave. Too easy.
Yep.
He just ran a little out route from the backfield. Nobody picked him up. Nobody came to him until after he caught the ball. Just really easy.
I don't know, but when that receiver goes, when that running back goes out for a pass play, one of our 2 middle linebackers are probably going to have to cover him, and that's going to be a tough battle to win. They hand the ball off to Leathers, and he's looking for room, and he's going to pick up just maybe 1 or 2 there. So
nice stop there. Only gain of 2 brings up 2nd down and 8 for the Tigers.
8 minutes to go here, opening quarter. Tahlequah with their 2nd possession of the game. Tahlequah looking at the sideline, getting the play called in from the sideline.
One good thing, Dave, they've already taken 2 timeouts of the 3 this half.
All right. 2nd down and 8. And they hand the ball off to Leathers. He's met in the backfield. Looks like big Thomas Mason was right there to greet Leathers. He's going to lose a yard. Going to bring up 3rd down and 10 or 11. Good job, Thomas Mason.
Best defensive play we've had thus far for a negative gain. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10. Zebras definitely need to key in on 16. King and Day Leathers.
Day split out wide right here in this.
No back right now in the backfield.
Nobody in the backfield. He's matched up man to man with Brooks Sherrill out there. Bunch formation right with Leather split way right. One man left.
All four receivers right
all
now.
All four receivers
Motion,
right.
one
Christian
on the outright.
rolls
Pick,
out here.
we got picked.
We got picked big time. And
yeah, they didn't call it.
That was Simeon Armstrong there with the reception and the first down.
Yes,
is it a first down or not? It's
close. Looks like they're probably going to give it to him, but we got picked big time there. They ran into the guy playing man on the receiver in motion, and he just ran an out route, and no way we could cover him. We're going to have to bump out to it if they're not going to call it, you know.
And they do call 1st and 10 here. Ball marked at the Zebra 27-yard line.
Our coaches over there should be giving that linesman a lot in his ear, letting him know we got picked.
Looks like they're going to measure here.
Well, from here it looks like he got it by half a yard.
Well, what are we talking about now? Are we going to measure or not?
I don't know what they're talking about, but I believe Coach Hurt's standing on the 30. He ought to be yelling we got picked because we did. That's why he was so open.
And they're going to
I don't know why he's moving the ball around out there.
They say first down.
Oh, now they're going to say first down. Now he's telling the linesman we got picked.
1st and 10 for the Tigers. 6:35 to go here, opening quarter. Tahlequah with the first down at the ball at the 27-yard line of the Zebras.
You know, our kids are playing hard, playing well so far. You just hate to see them kind of gain it illegally when they obviously on purpose run a pick play.
Leathers is intercepted by Kedgier, and he's got room along the left side. And let's see what Dylan can go.
Oh,
they call a flag.
Now
there's a flag. Anyway,
late
Kedgier
flag on the field.
Kedgier is going to be. Oh, there's a late hit over there on the sideline. Nothing's called. Anyway,
I know the flag was way after the interception, so it'll be interesting to see what this call is.
Call's got to be on the return, doesn't it?
Well, I don't know what we did on the return. I didn't see anybody blocking below the waist. What are we calling here? This is interesting. We get picked the play before. We intercept it. The flag doesn't go down until after we pick it.
That's a Zebra ball. It is a personal block in the back. Zebra ball. Kedgier with the interception. And would have had the ball into Tiger territory, but they call a block in the back called it about the 22-yard line. They're going to mark off 10. Zebras will take over. 1st and 10 from the Tahlequah 12-yard line. Should be when he puts it down.
It was a great job by Dylan Kedgier reading the quarterback's eyes right there on a little
inside post play.
Yeah, well, it was 2 moves. He made 2 moves, kind of a little out and up there, and read the quarterback's eyes, stepped in and picked the ball off.
3 receivers left, 1 right.
Automatic snap to Jace Hightower.
That was Hightower. I thought it was Charlie back there, and he is in the Wildcat, and Jace is going to pick up about 5 yards. Positive yardage on 1st and 10. A lot easier to call the game 2nd and 5 than 2nd and 15, isn't it, Coach?
Yes, sir, it is. It makes it a little easier call when you've got good positive yardage on 1st down. Well, they've had the ball twice. That time they marched down the field about 30 or 40 yards, and Zebra defense holds again. Tahlequah Tigers can't get on the scoreboard. We just need to keep it that way.
You know, looking at Tahlequah scores, Coach, it's the same play with Hightower, and he's going to pick up 4. It's going to bring on 3rd down and 1 here. Looking at Tahlequah scores, they've beat Skytook and Collinsville, and they were close games. They beat Collinsville in overtime, beat Skytook by 4 or 5 points. You know, both those, the Collinsville and Skytook game for Claremore could have gone either way. They were touchdown wins for Collinsville and Skytook. Both of those games, big play allowed the opponents to score. I don't think
really not a lot of difference in all 5 teams.
Probably not. Anyway,
I'd probably give the best offensive line to Tahlequah.
3rd and 1 here for the Zebras. Big play.
Big split on the right guard here.
And they hand the ball off to Hightower, and he's met in the backfield, but Jason breaks away, and he's going to pick up the first down. He's going to pick up maybe 2 yards. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Zebras. Ball's going to be marked at the Claremore 23-yard line.
Good job of Jace of sidestepping the stunning linebacker.
Yes, it was. He met him. They had a shot at him. Their linebacker met Jace in the backfield, and Jace put a move on him, and the Zebras pick up their first down of the night.
We definitely need to keep them off balance a little bit. Here's another defensive back besides Day Leathers on Kedzer.
Connor Aaron in the backfield behind Murdoch. And fake to Connor, going deep. Downfield, Kedzier's
barely overthrown there. Definitely had him beat by a couple of strides.
You know, if
almost
he had,
connected there. If we connect there, it's a touchdown.
His arms are about 2 inches longer. We might have a chance there.
Very close, very close. We're going to hit one of those for the night's out.
It was just barely overthrown.
Again, they're not putting anybody over top of Kedzer there, just playing man-to-man on the corner. I would say Leathers got better speed on the other side than this corner does.
They hand the ball off that's Kennard in the backfield. I wonder if Hightower is hurting a little bit, and he's not. The last 2 plays, Jace has not been. I see him over on the sideline running around. Maybe got some equipment damage or not, but he is still not in the game. We're going to bring up 3rd down and 8 for the Zebras. 3:40 to go here, opening quarter. Sherrill split right, bunch formation left. Kennard in the backfield behind Murdoch. Charlie drops back, looking for a man, swings it out to Kennard out here on the left, and Deshaun gets run out of bounds at about the 30.
It's going to be close on the spot.
Oh, that's a nice spot if he marks him there. I thought he was out at the 33. That's a nice spot for the Zebras. It's going to be a first down.
Nice job right there getting the ball out on stride by Murdoch there to Kennard. Good catch by Kennard and good run for the first down.
And I think nice spot is code for we might have got a break there. I thought he might have been out of bounds a yard short of where it was marked. Anyway, 1st and 10 for the Zebras. 3 receivers right, 1 left.
You always give them help on your sidelines.
Swing it out here to Kedzer, and he doesn't have any room, and Keds is running the wrong way.
That's a loss of about 10.
He's up. He's fighting right now. I don't know what that's about, but he comes up madder than a hornet. But Keds loses about 10 yards on that. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 19 for the Zebras.
We ran 2 screen plays short, and both of them been for negative yards.
Hey, if you watch Zebras play, I mean, that's been maybe their number 1 play all year. And, Tahlequah practices too, and they're ready for it, and they might have it figured out. And right now we need to find something else. Let's throw it downfield. 2 receivers left, tight end to the right.
Slot left.
And they hand the ball off to Kennard, and he picks up 1 or 2. It's going to bring up 3rd down and long here. Ball's going to be placed at the Claremore 28-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 16. Looks like
Carlos Vasquez checking into the game, along with Connor Aaron.
That might be Jace checked back in.
Okay, I couldn't tell.
We're up high here at Doc Wadley Stadium. Is it Wadley or Wadley?
Wadley.
Wadley. Wadley.
Mm-hmm.
Wadley.
Looks like we're going to take a timeout here. Clock's running down.
Minute 45 to go here. The Zebras are going to take a timeout. And we'll take a timeout. Minute 43, no score. We'll be back in a minute with more exciting Claremore Zebra football.
RCB Bank was born and raised right here in Claremore, Oklahoma, serving the community since 1936. RCB Bank has helped the city grow through community outreach, commercial loans, and personal financing. If you already bank with us, you know the benefits of having your local bank right next door. RCB Bank is dedicated to not just sponsoring events, but participating and growing them for the benefit of the community. Open a checking or savings account today and see the benefits and rewards for yourself. RCB Bank offers a variety of account options to best fit your lifestyle. Visit rcbbank.com for all the details. If you still have questions, call or come in to any RCB Bank location today. With 3 locations in Claremore and many in the surrounding areas, banking with RCB Bank is easier than ever. Full online banking options, new interactive teller machines, and great rates help make it easy to say RCB Bank. That's my bank.
Welcome back to Claremore High School football. The Zebras face 3rd down and 16. Minute 43 to go here, opening quarter. Ball on their own 28-yard line. Big play for the Zebras, 3rd and long. 2 receivers right. Kids are in motion, and they fake the swing pass going deep, and the quarterback's arm is hit, and it's going to be picked off. Murdoch's arm was hit when he threw it, and there's a wobbly duck in the air, and the Tahlequah defender settled under it, caught the ball, and they have 1st and 10 from the Zebra 44-yard line. Noah Smallwood came back, the intended receiver, came back and brought down the Tahlequah defender.
I didn't catch his number, but Noah Smallwood reacted pretty quick and brought him down pretty quick.
Whoa. Personal foul, roughing the passer called against the Zebras.
Oh, very good.
That was on 3rd down and 16, so they're going to replay. Is that an automatic 1st down, Coach, or not?
I believe a personal foul is. It's going to be awful close.
How is that? Wait. How you tip the ball, and it's roughing the passer? I mean, did somebody else hit him?
Somebody else must have hit him late, you know. Just because you tip it don't mean you hit him way late.
Anyway, big break there. I didn't notice the flag
I didn't
down
even
there.
see the flag.
We're so high up here, I can barely
Looks like they're all midgets, folks, from where we're at. We're not used to being up this high. Nice. We got a nice room up here.
Nice accommodations.
Reminds
me of Skytook.
Dave Jones said that, folks. I didn't.
They're not moving the chains yet. Is it an automatic first down?
3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
Yeah, now they're saying
now it's automatic first down. Here we go.
Now they're moving.
All right, big break there for the Zebras. Now, instead of the Tahlequah ball at the Claremore 43, it's Claremore ball at the Claremore 43. Fresh set of downs, big break for the Zebras. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Looks like Kennard is the running back. And Kennard is going to pick up about 3 or 4 yards.
Hit the hole quick that time. Just got ankle tackled. He's about 1 step away of breaking that one.
Deshaun Kennard, just a super sophomore for the Zebras. He can play absolutely like a fifth-year senior, and sometimes he plays like a sophomore. That's what you get with the young ones.
Definitely going to be exciting to watch the next couple of years. Got a lot of ability. He hit the hole there quick, made 4.
2 receivers left, 1 right. Kennard again in the backfield. And they hand it off to Kennard, and he breaks free, and Deshaun is free, and he's off to the races. He's at 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, and he's run down by Day Leathers. Kennard gets down to the 3-yard line before Leathers runs him down. Big play. Right up the middle, no flags on the field. Zebras on the doorstep. 42 seconds to go here.
Nice hole there. Then Kennard broke 1 tackle, spun loose, and then broke it up the middle. If he'd have seen Day coming and angled more to this sideline over here, he'd have scored. He just didn't see him coming. But
Coach, you were spot on when you said Deshaun was just 1 ankle step away from breaking that last play before that, and they gave it to him, and he broke it, and he was gone. 1st and goal for the Zebras, ball at the 3-yard line, and they hand the ball off to Kennard, and he is
they blew a flag down here.
Illegal procedure called against the Zebras, and we don't need that.
No, down there at the 3.
Backs us up to the 8 now.
I sure like going under center inside the 5, but that's just my preference, so you don't snap it back 4 or 5 yards away from the line of scrimmage.
You're so old school, though.
I know, but now we're not at the 3 anymore. We're at the 8.
Okay.
1st and goal from the 8. Zebras definitely on the road here. We're not going to get this play off for this quarter. Our coaches may not know. They ought to be calling the players over. We're going to go the other end.
And that's the end of the first quarter. I don't think now they know. Officials know. Hey, end of the first quarter. No score here in Tahlequah, but the Zebras are knocking on the door. We'll be back with more exciting Claremore football action.
RCB Bank is a community bank. We don't just sponsor events, we participate. We are sensitive to the needs of our community and we respond accordingly. We serve communities all around Kansas and Oklahoma and have been doing so since 1936. If you already bank with us, you know the benefits of having your local bank right next door. RCB Bank is dedicated to not just sponsoring events, but participating and growing them for the benefit of the community. Open an account with us to see why so many people are saying, RCB Bank, that's my bank.
Welcome back to Claremore High School football. We're in Tahlequah, where the Zebras are taking on the Tahlequah Tigers in the final regular season game. Big playoff implications here for the Zebras. They win it, and they can get the third position. They probably will travel to either Bishop Kelly or McAllister. Those two are facing off to see who's going to finish second in that 5A3 district. And anyway, Zebras faced first down and goal from the Tahlequah 8-yard line. Murdoch drops back, looking at the receiver. He's got a man wide open, and he overthrows Kedzior there. He had him wide open. And Murdoch's pass over the head. Bring up second down and goal for the Zebras. Big play there on this drive was Deshaun Kennard's 45-yard run down to the Tahlequah 3-yard line.
That was kind of over right guard, really up the middle. Offensive line did a good job of making a hole, and somebody tried to tackle him low. He spun out of that tackle and sprinted down to the 3.
You know, Coach, there was our best shot right there. You know, we try to a lot of times look on these little slants here. It looks like Tahlequah's zone defense has it maybe covered. Hand the ball off to Kennard up the middle, and he gets maybe a yard. It's going to bring up third and goal.
You know, down around the 10 and 5-yard line, they're all tighter in the box. Their linebackers don't have to drop near as far, so they can play a lot tighter in the box. You know, one thing we've had good success on and making good yardage is the back running out of the backfield. So we might want to make one of their linebackers have to cover Kennard coming out of the backfield. Might be a good play here down close to the goal line.
Is that Kennard or Hightower in the game? That's Connor
Aaron at
Connor
tailback
Aaron
right
at
now.
Tailback. Also at the up back, Reed Brazel in. Two receivers right, and they fake it, and there's the slant to Brooks Sherrill. He's in for the Zebra touchdown. There was the slant that the Zebras have used so much. Brooks Sherrill was met at the goal line, and he muscled himself in. Claremore jumps out to an early 6-0 lead. 11:06 here to go in the second quarter. Good play, Charlie Murdoch. Good play, Brooks Sherrill. Good play, offensive line to give Charlie time.
Kind of looked like Tahlequah on defense was in slow motion there. They didn't really react to it very much. They just kind of let it happen. It really kind of looked like.
Gocher's kick is up, and it is good. At 11:06, your Zebras are jump out 7-0. Hey, we'll be back in a minute with the Zebras on top.
At RCB Bank, you are not just a number. You are our neighbor, friend, coworker, PTA partner, business owner down the street, and so much more. We value our relationship with you. We are here to serve you at any of our locations or online at rcbbank.com. With over 50 locations across Oklahoma and Kansas, we're everywhere you need us to be. RCB Bank is your hometown community bank, interested in your financial well-being. RCB Bank, that's my bank.
Welcome back to Tahlequah. Zebras jump out to a 7-0 lead over the Tahlequah Tigers. Hey, Coach, got a couple of ex-Zebra linebackers watching from Stillwater, Jack Meisinger and Austin Short. Remember those two names?
Oh, yes, I do.
Meisinger couldn't play a game without one personal foul penalty called against him. Always good for one from Jack. And Austin, he just seemed to be out there. He was a better wrestler than a football player, probably.
Well,
but,
you know, Meisinger, those redheaded kids are either tough as nails or they're sissies, one of the two.
The jury's still out on Jack. Here we go. Gocher set to kick off. Short kick, fielded at about the 28-yard line by Tahlequah, and there's a little bit of room, but he is met there hard by Mason Hayes. Brought down. Tahlequah will take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Right now, it'd be a good job for the Zebra defense to meet Tahlequah's offense right here and get a stop because you know they're going to come out with a little bit more vigor after we've scored and gone up on top.
Vigor. I like that word.
Vigor.
You don't hear vigor
Yes.
a lot anymore.
No, we need to put a stop to them right now.
2 receivers left, 2 right. Leathers in the backfield, and they hand the ball off to Leathers, and he's looking for room, and he gets outside. Kedgier's there, and Leathers finally run out of bounds there in Zebra territory, slung out of bounds at about the 49-yard line. 1st down for Tahlequah.
Made about 12.
Might have just made Tahlequah mad now, Coach. Them coaches over there, Tahlequah coaches might have said, "Wake up, boys."
You know, Kedgier made the tackle. He'll adjust a little bit as the game goes on. He could take in just a little bit better angle pursuit, but he'll adjust to his speed and be able to make that tackle a little sooner.
Now here's the formation that if they run that back out of the backfield, one of our 2 middle linebackers having to cover him. Christian keeps the ball, and Tate Christian is away, and he picks up some yard. He runs out of bounds at about the 33. Oh, they throw a flag. He's standing up. I don't know what the flag's for.
Might have been sideline interference. I don't know if the referee hit one of our players or coaches over on the sidelines. I don't know. I know that linesman over there has been pretty flag happy.
Dead ball, personal foul called against the Zebras. I think there was a bit of a maybe encouraging Christian on out of bounds, but he didn't go down, didn't fall down. And anyway, they're going to mark off 15 yards. Going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Ball's going to be marked at the Zebra 16-yard line.
So 2 quick plays, and they're knocking on our door with the penalty. 15-yard penalty over there. Zebra's got to play. We're not good enough to give up 15 yards. Twins right, twins left. Leathers in the backfield with Christian.
Sorry, Coach, I was reading my phone, getting commentary by the uneducated. Christian rolls right, and he's going to be tackled. He gets hit a couple of times. Let's see if they throw a flag for tackling him too hard there. Nope, no flag there.
Gain of about 2.5, 3 yards. Looks like they're not huddling right now. They're going a little quicker.
One of our
we need to get lined up.
Zach Ziden looks like he got up a little slow. He was limping around.
I'd really watch King here, number 16. They've got twins left, twins right again.
Hand the ball off to Leathers. He's looking for room, and he's met after maybe a yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 6 for the Tigers. Zebra defense, last 2 plays have stiffened.
Here comes Shires into the game for Labus.
On the passing down. Look for 16 here. That's Tristan King, big go-to receiver for the Tigers. And I like, Leathers out of the backfield here. I like that matchup against our middle linebackers. We've got to be able to defend that. Last time they threw it out there to him, he picked up 15 yards.
Yeah, King 6'3", so he's got good height.
They're going on a deep fade to the end zone, going to King, and they find him. Touchdown, Tahlequah. He just threw it up, and King
on the corner route
over the shorter defender, Zebra defender. That was Ethan Shires over there. And King goes up and catches it. And King is he's tall. He's
6'3".
6'3" kid. Just throw it up. Touchdown Tahlequah. 9:25 to go here. And they bring in their left-footed kicker to attempt to knot the score at 7.
5 plays, I think, about all it was. 5 or 6 plays. 5 plays. I think we knew what was coming. We just had pretty good coverage, but just a good throw and a good catch.
Trey Patrick's extra point is good. And with 9:25 to go here in the second period, we're tied at 7. We'll be back in a minute with more exciting Claremore Zebra football.
RCB Bank is a community bank. We don't just sponsor events, we participate. We are sensitive to the needs of our community and we respond accordingly. We serve communities all around Kansas and Oklahoma and have been doing so since 1936. If you already bank with us, you know the benefits of having your local bank right next door. RCB Bank is dedicated to not just sponsoring events, but participating and growing them for the benefit of the community. Open an account with us to see why so many people are saying, RCB Bank, that's my bank.
There. Welcome back. Scores tied here in Tahlequah, 7-7. Early in the second period, Tahlequah took 5 plays to march down and not the score at 7.
Aided by a personal foul penalty.
Yeah. Kickoff is fielded by Kennard at the 18, and he's looking for room. And Sean gets outside. He's to the 35. Oh, there's a flag down there. Looks like it's going to be a block in the back. Let's see what the official says. Yes, it is block in the back. You know, he fielded the ball there at about the 28, and we block him in the back at the 28. I don't that's just poor discipline right there. I don't know who did that penalty, but don't block them where they catch it.
Well, you know, instead of having it out to 40-yard line or 43-yard line, you got it at your 19. Just makes it harder on the offense. This linesman over here has thrown 2 flags. They've both been against us. Cochran at center.
Sherrill and Kedger split left, Smallwood right. And they hit the slant is intended for Smallwood, and it's deflected at the line of scrimmage and bring up 2nd down and 10.
Same kid that caught the touchdown pass. King is the one that deflected that ball. 6'3", defensive end there.
Rangy kids.
Brings up 2nd down and 10 for the Zebras. Best thing offense can do is get a few first downs here and let our defense get a little rest, catch a little breather.
2 receivers right, 1 left. And I think our right guard moves. Who threw the penalty flag? Dead ball,
The
personal
one on this
foul.
side.
I don't know how he saw that
Linesman
right.
over
I don't
here.
know how he saw the right guard
know.
moving.
That's 3 he's thrown all against us. The one on their sideline. Not that I'm counting.
You don't get a lot of breaks in Cherokee County. They're down here isolated. I don't know. I think these refs come from Stillwell or Westville, or I don't know where they come
On
from.
our drive, we got a personal foul roughing the passer. It kept our drive alive, so.
Oh, I thought you meant on our drive down here we had a roughing the passer.
No.
Had a good drive down here. Had a good driver bring us down. Thank you, Kenny Hindenburg. Murdoch drives back. He's got the slant, and he's got Smallwood, and he catches the ball, and he's got it at 1st down to the 35-yard line. Or they're going to mark him down at the 37. He rolled there after he went down to the 35. So
we just need to keep rolling. Maybe
just
they'll
keep
spotting
rolling,
it,
Noah.
yeah.
They'll just mark it when you stop. There you
Right.
go.
Got an
1st and
extra-
10 on the slant.
Extra 2 yards.
Good job, Noah Smallwood, going up in traffic and catching the ball. It's hard to do. He's just a sophomore, too.
We kind of faked the little screen there and then hit the slant behind it, post route behind it. He had to go up and get it. A really nice catch by Smallwood.
Good pass, Murdoch. No back behind Murdoch. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Charlie's going to keep it on a run. He's looking for room, and Charlie's going to pick up about 2.
Best thing we can do, Dave, is offense stay on the field and keep their offense off the field.
You know, you say you give your defenders a chance to rest. Unfortunately,
We got several out
we
there,
got several out there playing right now.
but we got a few that are not.
You're
know.
right. You're right.
Thomas Mason and several of those guys are over there catching a breather.
Smallwood and Kidsey are split right. Kennard and Sherrill left.
I got 2 guys over Kedzer.
They hand the ball off to that's Connor Aaron. He busts through for about 4 or 5. Going to bring up 3rd down and 4 upcoming. Connor Aaron, usually a up back. I guess Hightower's probably something's wrong over there on the sideline with Jace, and he's not been back in the game, and so hate to see that.
Especially heading into playoff week next week. We hope he's fine. And
Kind of tweaked his hip, I guess, a little bit last week is what I heard. thought things were back to normal. But
Well,
anyway.
the last play is when he kind of jumped to the right and
Yep.
got the first down, about a 2 or 3 yard run to get the short.
Third and 3 coming up here for the Zebras. Empty backfield behind Murdoch, and Murdoch keeps it. Looking for room over the right side, and Charlie leans forward. It's going to be really close. I think he's going to get the first down. I think he's got it, and they're moving the chains. First down, Zebras. There you go.
Good job right there.
Good job, Charlie. He's a blowed. He's 6'2", about 215 pounds. Does a good job. Hey, you had a good dinner, Coach. Thank you. This is your hometown, Tahlequah. I don't know if you like to tell people that, but
Yes.
I'm sure you do. But anyway, he took me to an old favorite of yours. What was the name of it? The Del Monaco?
No, Del Rancho.
Del Rancho.
Had a steak sandwich out there. Took my mother-in-law.
I had a chance to meet her, and
Pat Sharp, shout out to her.
She
She
was
loaded up and went with us.
she was a wonderful lady. Good entertainment. Has to put up with you for as long as she had. Murdoch drops back. He's looking for room. Charlie rolls right, still looking. Throws the ball into lucky there. Threw it into coverage. Just eat it, Charlie. You don't have to throw it. You had anyway, Zebras get by with one there. 6:34 to go here. Second quarter. Going to bring up second down and 10.
6:34 to go in the half.
Charlie did a good job of evading the rush. Rolled right, found some extra time. We just could not get a receiver open. Tahlequah defenders did a good job staying with the receivers. A lot of times the defenders know about how long a pass play, they know about how long to cover a man before things start breaking down, and they go pretty hard for 4 or 5 seconds. After that, they kind of let up, and sometimes those receivers can come open, but this time they did a good job. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Murdoch drops back, looks left, going downfield, throws it up. I don't know who's he throwing it to there. 2 receivers there, Sherrill and Kennard, both in the vicinity. They were the 2 closest to it, threw it right between them. We're going to bring up third down and
10.
Third down and 10. Who was he throwing to, Coach? What do you think? Flip a
It
coin?
was right in between both of them, so it's kind of hard to tell who it was to. Reed Brazel checks into the game.
He's an up back. He'll be into block probably.
Mhm. That up back stayed in the block. I didn't catch his number. We really didn't have any pressure on Murdoch that time. Offensive line did a good job. We might spread them out here and run the draw. We spread everybody out. Looks like we do have an up back on the right.
That is Kennard. They faked the pitch. Get rid of it, Charlie. He's going to be sacked.
That's number 53.
That's Blake Korn, their big defensive lineman. Charlie had some time there. He had a little bit of time. Korn finally got to him. Heard a lot of good things about Korn. Senior defensive lineman, one of the stands out in the district, maybe the defensive player of the year so far. Ryan Connor comes in. Korn's a 6 foot, 240 pound defensive end, offensive tackle. Really, he's got a big motor and goes hard. Connor in here to punt the ball away. Leathers back deep. And Connor's kicking. Boomer, high boomer. Leathers fields the ball at about the 24, looking for room, and he's brought down immediately. I'm going to guess Brazel's there. Let me see. No, that's who was that? 21 and 20 or 19. All right, that was Brazel and Ziden.
Yeah,
Ziden has been on, or Brazel, you call his name a lot on special teams, that's for sure. He's always down there in the hunt. Anyway, Tahlequah will take over first and 10 from their 24-yard line. 5:46 to go here in the second period.
Looks like Blake Korn just took himself out over here. Looked like he might be just a
3 receivers left, 2
tired.
right. Empty backfield with Christian. Christian looking down the middle, likes to throw down the middle, and it's down there, and it's caught. That's King, 16. Caught it right. He went up between Connor Aaron and Dylan Kidser, 2 of Claremore's best, and he brought it down. 2 against 1 and 1-1 right there.
It was a good job by Kidser. He was all the way on the other side of the field getting back over to give Aaron some help. Just a really good pass and a good catch. I don't know how he hung on to it, but good pass by Christian.
Is that's Grimmett in coverage over there? They had Grimmett in coverage against the receiver. That's scary. They had 3 receivers left, 2 right, and Ethan Grimmett was in coverage. And wow, different formation here.
Here comes Tyler Freeman in the game.
3 receivers left, 1 right.
We better get ready right here. They may run hard dive to Leather straight up the field.
And there's no safety help here if he gets through this initial line.
It's
Christian drops the ball. Ball's on the ground.
Yeah.
Christian falls on it. It's going to bring up third down in about 4, maybe 5, maybe 6. Hey.
Depending on the spot here.
It was 6. 4, 5, 6. 4:22 here to go. Second quarter. Ball in the Zebra 46-yard line. Third down and 6 for the Tigers. 3 receivers left. 1 right. Leathers in the backfield. Look for 16 somewhere to get open. Christian rolls right, and same kind of pick play. It's incomplete. Zebras hold. You want to bring up 4th down. Let's see what the Tahlequah probably 7-7. You would assume they're going to punt it away here, not give the ball a short field to the Zebras, and they do bring in the punt team. But here again, the punter is their quarterback, Tate Christian, so anything can happen.
I'd definitely be on the alert right here.
Brooks Sherrill drops back deep for the Zebras. You got to watch this at all times.
We definitely don't need to jump here and give them 4th and 1.
Snap the ball back, Christian. He takes a glance, and he's going to punt it away. Sherrill comes in, signals fair catch, and he fields the ball at about the 18-yard line where the Zebras will take over 1st and 10. 3:57 to go here in the opening half. We'll stay right here as the Zebras run out on the field. Coach, getting some text from our friend Chad Schode. What's going on with him?
I don't know. I haven't had a chance to really look at everything, but he's trying to sell something for some fundraiser. I don't know. He didn't really come to the game tonight to support the Zebras. He stayed at home in his warm living room. So he's selling candy bars for some fundraisers, chocolate bars for $1. So I don't know how you're supposed to get a hold of him or what, or where you see him or where he's selling them at.
Hand the ball off there, opening play. Zebra running back, was that Kennard? Picks up about 4. Brings up 2nd down and 5. 4 or 5.
Nice job, Dave, by our defense there at midfield. Really could have let Tahlequah strike and score there. They had one nice pass play. Then we had 2 or 3 good plays in a row where they didn't gain anything. And
Tahlequah's okay. They have some good players, but I'm just not overly impressed. I mean, we run into some of those teams from the West. Occasionally you go, wow, I haven't seen anything in our district. Edison's probably the best team we've seen all year, wouldn't you say?
I would say so. Just, the one player they got's faster than any kid we've seen. That's a good job of Kennard hitting the hole right there.
He hit the ball hard, and he's going to pick up another 4. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 2. I tell you what, he hit it hard. He ran hard. His helmet came off. Did it get pulled off? You can stay in the game if it pulls off, but
looks like Connor Aaron's coming in for him here, but that may be the hardest I've seen him hit the hole tonight. He hit it like he was on fire there.
He did.
He hit it full speed, man.
Look for Charlie to keep the ball here, maybe on a quarterback run, 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, long one, maybe 1.5 there.
Zebras have had some success with Charlie just keeping it. He's a load. Hey, we got entertainment here in the press box, Coach. We got the Tahlequah cheerleaders up here doing some cheers. I hand the ball off to Connor Aaron, and he's across. He's going to pick up the 1st down. They're going to mark him at the 29-yard line.
Nice job there, keeping the pile moving.
I was distracted. I'm sorry, folks. There was a whole mess of cheerleaders right behind us doing cheers, and I was.
I didn't see what was going on, folks. I'm focused on the game.
Focused on the game. That's you, Steady Eddie.
Yes.
Steady Teddy, or so they say in Tahlequah, right?
Yes, most of them. Yes, most of the time.
2 receivers right, nobody left. Tight end left. And the Zebras might be content to just run this thing out and take a 7-7 game at halftime. We don't seem to be in that big a hurry.
Well, we deferred, and we get the ball here in second half.
Flip it out to Kedger. See if he can. Oh, he hurdles a man, which is illegal. You can't hurdle a man in high school football. But was there a flag?
I don't see a flag over there. May have caught the linesman unaware, so it's illegal if they call it. So nice gain right there.
Pick up about 5. Kedger showing his athleticism. Minute 55 to go here. 2 receivers left. You're covering up the man on this side. You got to step back. Oh, you got a man covered up. Don't go. Don't you hand the ball off. Oh, don't go. Oh, he stayed in the block. Okay. Sorry. Going deep. looking for Kedjar.
Oh, he dropped it.
Oh, he had it in his hands. Oh, we about
nice
had an
throw.
illegal formation, but the tight end stayed in. I was worried about that. Good throw. I couldn't tell he was throwing to. Kedjar goes up. Could not make the catch. Going to bring up 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, Dave, I got a buddy of mine that showed me a text of telling us to quit putting down Tahlequah. Well, Tahlequah fans need to listen to their TV station. We're the ZTV station. We're sponsored by Claremore High School, just like we told the Pryor fans last week. And
Skytook last year.
we're run by Claremore High School students. It's a high school class. The kids are here. They put it all on, and Dave and I are pure voluntary. We don't get paid to do it, so we support the Zebras, and we're going to be slanted that way, and we just tell everybody to listen to your radio station. We don't force you to watch it here for free for us. So,
Did he catch the ball there? Did they?
I couldn't tell. Looks like 4th and 5. Looks like we're
They
going to have
called
to
it
punt it.
incomplete. I thought he did catch it. Looks like we are going to have to punt it there.
Yeah, clock stopped, so it's incomplete.
We rolled left there looking for Kennard on a little screen on 3rd and 2. Didn't pick it up. Ryan Connor in the game. Last couple have been close to getting blocked for Connor, but that's not Leathers dropped back. That is number 23. That's Quashon Leathers. I'm assuming he is related. Ball is down there by Zebra number 22. That's Bo Parsons. Downs the ball at the Claremore, or excuse me, the Tahlequah 37-yard line. Tahlequah will take over. Minute 35 here. They only have 1 timeout. They had to burn those 2 timeouts early in the first quarter. Might come back to haunt them here a little bit. So fortunate for us, they did burn them. So anyway.
Zebras defense right here needs to get ready for them to air the ball out.
2 receivers left, 2 right. We do have a single safety helping. And he pitches the ball out here to number 13, and he stays in bounds. Are they going to say he stays in bounds?
Jackson Jones. Nice job there. We'll give him anything underneath right now. 5-yard route. Here comes our speed package with our speed rusher. I forget what he calls this, a Porsche package, I think, something like
Porsche
that.
package?
Yeah, I think
Ferrari
so.
package?
Yeah, Ferrari, yeah. Package. These two are a lot more
They hand
mobile.
the ball off to Leathers, and he's looking for room, and there's a flag. They're going to call a face mask.
Yeah, we raked it, barely raked it, but they're going to see that, and they're going to call it and give them 15. It's not like we grabbed it and hung on to it. We just kind of raked over it.
Is there a 5-yard face mask in high school?
I don't think so anymore. I think there used to be, but I don't think anymore. It's
Personal
always a 15.
Foul,
yeah.
face mask.
And that really wasn't a 15. To me, it's just so incidental when you just kind of rake across it as you're going. You don't grab a hold of it.
There you go again, favoring the Claremore team.
No, I'm just saying I don't like the call. You know, you hit a kid out of bounds 3 yards, it's 15. You rake across it accidentally, and it's 15.
Yep,
yeah.
Good point. I tend to agree with you. Minute to go here. Ball on the Claremore 44-yard line.
You know, you grab a hold of it and pull them all the way to the ground with it, you get the same penalty.
Christian
left.
rolls left. He's got a man. It's almost
intercepted.
They're throwing another flag over there.
Looked like it was deflected.
It was tipped before it came to. Well, they're going to.
Yeah, we tipped it first. So when was the pass interference? They got 2 receivers in the area.
Here we go. Here's the call. And it is pass interference called against Claremore. Another 15-yard penalty.
2 in a row.
There's 30 yards that Zebras have given the Tigers without having to do anything.
They're trying to help them. Appears to me. 30 yards here in less than a minute.
.57 seconds to go here. Ball marked at the Claremore 29-yard line. 3 receivers left, 1 right.
I know it's kind of hard to call pass interference to me when you got 2 receivers running out route in the same area. One tipped it.
Hand the ball off to Leathers. He's looking to get outside. He's turned back inside, and there's another flag down. That's got to be a hold, doesn't it?
Well,
I think that's a hold. I think that's where that official threw the flag. It's holding going to be called against Tahlequah. Ball at the 29-yard line. They're going to back him up to the 39 now. Holding called against Tahlequah. 48 seconds to go here. And
they got one timeout. It'd sure be good to keep him out of field goal range.
So the clock should start when he sets the ball down here because he was in bounds on a penalty. Is that correct, Coach?
It should be. Should. Now let's see where he spots it at. His flag was on the 29. So it's a 9-yard penalty.
And there he winds the clock, and the clock starts.
Instead of a 10-yard penalty, he only marched off 9 because his flag was on the 29 exactly.
3 receivers left, 1 right. Leathers in the backfield with Christian.
Taking a lot of time here, which is good for us.
Christian, it's going to be a screen to Leather.
Oh,
and he's hit hard. That's Thomas Mason. Welcome to Claremore football. Mr. Mason met Leathers, and Mason won.
That's a nice play
big
right
hit,
there.
Thomas Mason.
Nice play right there.
Hit of the year, maybe. That was something. That was fun to watch right there. Surprised that wasn't a penalty here. 27 seconds to go here. 2nd down and 19 for the Tigers.
I wish he'd wait another half second, let him catch it, and then hit him because the clock would keep running. 27 seconds left here on the clock. Brings up 2nd down.
You got to assume they're going to look for Tristan King, number 16, don't you?
Yes, over the
There's
middle.
5 seconds to go on the play clock here. Tahlequah is going to have to hurry. 3, 2, 1. They get the ball. Christian throws the ball down the middle, and it's caught right there at the it's going to be a 1st down. Caught at the 15-yard line.
Just running a kind of a little post over the middle.
He likes to throw the post.
Got to keep the inside leverage on that right there on the man coverage. We got a flag on the far side again.
Uh-oh.
He's thrown a flag about 3 times out of 5 plays. Sideline warning on Claremore.
Well, but that's not an enforceable here. Another one in the first half, and they'll call it. But there's a discussion going on with our head coach right now.
Always like that called when their coaches are on the field, you know, which is kind of
Ball
funny
set
to
for
me.
play. Why is the clock not rolling? There it goes.
Too much time.
Christian's going deep, and it is incomplete. Runs off 6 seconds there. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
Had his man right there. Barely overthrew him right there, close to being 6. Right now, I got 14 seconds. I got about 3 plays.
They've got 1 timeout left.
It's 1 timeout, so you know they're going to be throwing the ball. We're giving him way too much time to throw the ball. Right now, I just hope Kirky Green's not covering Day Leathers out of the backfield. We need to flip our backers.
Oh, boy.
There we go. He's coming to this side now. Now we're better.
But
Leathers is coming this side.
And Christian throws the ball across the middle. It's incomplete. Oh, it is incomplete. He calls it. No, he caught the ball. Grimmin thinks he caught the ball, but
it was close.
It was
close. He thinks he caught it.
Umpire says
said it hit the ground pretty quick.
Grimmett's up and arguing pretty good right there like he did. You don't
Only
do
5
that if
seconds.
it does hit the ground. Only 5 seconds running off the clock. 9 seconds. Tahlequah has time for 2 plays here.
I wish we'd bring some heat right here, maybe with Grimmett.
Hey, they've got a chance. They can run the ball right here with Leathers and let him see what they've got the timeout, and they might just do that.
Or throw to him on the edge.
Ball's marked at the 14-yard line. 7-6-5. I don't know that they're going to get this off in time. 2, 1. They didn't get it all. There's a delay game they did not give. And Christian is being rushed. And he rolls, and he throws it deep, and it's touchdown.
Should have been a delay game.
There was 0 on the play clock when Tahlequah
There's a flag over there.
There is a flag on their sideline.
Should be a delay of game. The umpire should be calling that, or the back judge, and he didn't call it.
They're going to let's see what they're going to do. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah.
Delay of game.
I don't know.
Should have been delay of game. It went to 0, and the ball hadn't been snapped.
Let's see what he calls. Illegal shift against Tahlequah, and that play is going to be back him up. Only 2 seconds to go here.
Now they're going to kick a field goal. What are they going to do? Should have been delay of game.
That's going to be a 21 there. That's going to be a 38-yard field goal. They're arguing with the official out there. There's 2 seconds. They're going to probably call a timeout here before this final play. And let's see. Yep, they do call a timeout. 2 seconds to go here. We have reports that people who've watched the film show Grimmett did catch that ball. So right there, the interception should have gone to Claremore. Bad officiating again by the Tahlequah officials. I'm just seeing if I can get a response out of these cheerleaders who are standing next to me. I did get a look there. So, but they're nice girls. But all the calls, don't you agree, girls? Most of the calls have gone for Tahlequah and not for Claremore. Yeah, they agreed. Yes, they agreed.
Well, you know, on this drive, they've gotten several personal foul penalties, pass interference and a personal foul. Kind of kept the drive alive there, but also we've gotten a couple of penalties.
We've got a couple
there
of breaks there, too. The illegal shift, they don't have to call illegal shift right there.
Yes, but the back judge should have called delay of game because it's clearly 0 on the clock and they hadn't snapped it. It was about a half a second late, but it was clearly an illegal shift. Right here, I would
Tahlequah brings their kicker in, going to try a 38-yard field goal. Tahlequah coach is out on the field lobbying for something. Not going to get it right now, but he's
they need to give him a sideline warning right now. He's still out on the field. They got another coach on the 46.5-yard line. I don't know.
This is Trey Patrick in to attempt the 38-yard field goal. 2 seconds to go here in the opening half. Bad snap. And the quarterback is going to be, he throws it, and it's incomplete. And that's the end of the first half. So, exciting first half of football. Your Zebras and the Tahlequah Tigers tied at 7. We'll be back in 20 minutes with the conclusion of this exciting ball game.
Introducing the brand new app for Claremore Public Schools on Android and iPhone. It's everything Claremore in your pocket. This is the home screen. Tap the school's icon in the top right or swipe left to select a specific school. Tap the 3 horizontal lines in the top left or swipe right to see all the menu items. To turn on push notifications, tap Settings and select Turn on Notifications. You can even pick which school to receive notifications from. The cafeteria menu is listed under Dining. Here you'll find an easy-to-navigate weekly menu sorted by day and meal type. Live Feed is where you'll find updates from administration about what's going on in the district right now, whether that's celebrating a student's success or reminding you about an upcoming deadline. Search Claremore Public Schools, Oklahoma in the App Store or Play Store to explore the app for yourself. It's everything Claremore in your pocket.
I'm dead.
All right,
there we
welcome
go.
back. You just missed the opening kickoff of the second half. Went to Brooks Sherrill, and Brooks returns the ball out to about the 36-yard line where the Zebras will take over 1st and 10. Thanks for sticking with us through the halftime. Neither band marched. The Tahlequah dance team performed, Palm Girls. And we had a nice break, and we're back for the final half.
Nice return
season.
there by Brooks Sherrill. Just caught it and took it straight upfield to the 36-yard line.
Bunch receiver left, single man split right. Kennard in the backfield. They hand the ball off to Kennard, and he's met at the line. Maybe picks up a yard. He fumbles the ball. Charlie picks it up. I think he might have been down. Forward progress would have stopped at the after a yard, but they do rule it a fumble, and the Zebras are going to end up losing about 4 yards on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 14.
Had a call at halftime, Dave, from a buddy of mine from Clearwater, Florida. Mr. Bill Freeman, living in Clearwater, Florida, one of our guys out there viewing the game tonight all the way from Clearwater, Florida. Give him a shout-out.
I understand he was a teammate for you with Tahlequah back in the day.
Yes, a long time ago. He thought he was the cat's meow, chased a lot of women back in the day.
Oh, we fumbled the ball there. Kennard picks it up, and he doesn't look good there. We don't pick up any yards. We're going to bring up 3rd down and 14. 2 handoffs up the middle to Kennard to start the second half, and we get nowhere. Kennard gets up a little slow, and we've already lost our Jace Hightower. He's the Air Force commit, and he is not playing.
Number 62, Cade Stillman, the right tackle there, got up limping. He's staying in the game, but looks like he was a little gimpy going back to the huddle.
I've heard a lot of good things about Stillman, and he's just a sophomore, and they're pretty excited about him. Got a streak of mean in him, I understand, and so that's good to know.
He moved to left tackle this time. He's lined up across from Corn.
2 receivers left, 1 right. Charlie drops back, looking for the slant to Smallwood, and the ball is incomplete. Looks like there was a lot of
contact there by the defense.
There across the middle, but no flags down. It's going to bring up 4th down and 13.
Not a very good series there by the Zebras. 2 out of 3 plays we had fumbles.
We spent all half to come up with those 3.
Tell you what, Tahlequah's come hard off the edge. They've been close to blocking one all night.
You know, the Zebras have the second half has been Claremore's bugaboo all year. A low snap. Connor fields the ball, high, short punt. Tahlequah runs away from it. The ball is going to be downed right at midfield. Tahlequah will take over 1st and 10. 10-10 to go here in the 3rd quarter. And Tahlequah has good field position right at 50-yard line.
Not a very good punt at all by Connor.
It was a low snap, and Ryan, to his, he had to think about fielding the ball and getting it away. Tahlequah's been close to blocking it too, so he did a good job just one-hopping the snap. And so Tahlequah in the field, and 2 receivers left, 2 right. Leathers in the backfield with Christian.
Definitely Zebras don't want to give the ball to Tahlequah at the 50-yard line. Christian keeps the ball,
and he's going to pick up. But that's not Christian. That's another. That's Armstrong at the quarterback position. A little zone read, and they start the ball. A little wrinkle. I don't know if he's going back out there. Is Christian? I don't see. Looks like we're going to have Armstrong again here. Don't see Christian on the field. 2 left, 2 right. We might get a heavy dose of, I don't know if Armstrong is the backup quarterback or not, but
before the field goal attempt, Christian was in the game. We didn't see anybody get hurt.
And
they fumbled the ball.
Fumbled the ball. Ball's loose, and Claremore's indicating they have it, and Claremore does have it. New quarterback for Tahlequah and come in. The transition between the quarterback and Leathers a little sloppy, and the ball went on the ground, and the Zebra defenders jump on it where they will take over. Good field position here for the Zebras. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their 46-yard line. Don't see who jumped on the ball. Did you catch the number, Coach?
No, I wasn't for sure. I was looking, kind of scanning the sidelines to look for Christian just to see if he was standing down there, and I haven't been able to find him on the sidelines.
2 receivers right, 1 left. I think that's Connor Aaron in the backfield with Charlie. And they fake it to, looking deep, and Charlie's going to run the ball, and he's going to pick up maybe 2, maybe 3 yards there. Kind of a busted play. Fake the handoff, looking to go deep to Smallwood, and It was not open, and so Charlie had to run it, picked up 2 yards. The good thing about it is positive yards. Last couple of plays we've had, we've started with negative yards. So, you know, all you can say is at least it's not 2nd and 15. 9 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Big news so far. Tahlequah's quarterback, Tate Christian, was a no-show for the first series. Don't know if he's hurt or not. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Kennard in the backfield. They hand the ball off to Kennard, and he's looking for room over the left side, and Deshaun picks up about 3 yards, maybe 4 yards. Going to bring up 3rd down and 5 into Tahlequah territory. Ball marked at the 48-yard line.
Pretty decisive cut there. Positive yardage, and that's what Claremore needs to do. Each play is just make positive yards. Looks like 3rd down and about 4 for the Zebras.
2 receivers right.
Looks like they've got a 5-man front on defense. Looks like King's coming off the edge over here.
And they hand the ball off to Kennard, and he's got nowhere to go against that front.
Looks like he stumbled from the get-go, Dave, as soon as he got the handoff.
4th down and 5. The Zebra punt team comes in. Ryan Connor again in. Hopefully can pin the Tigers back deep.
You know, Connor's been pretty consistent all year long. Has punted pretty well. Last snap was a little low, so they don't have anybody deep. They're going to make sure.
Fate. And the punt is away. And
nice
it's,
punt.
Nice punt. Now if we can get a roll, and we do get the roll we're looking for, it's going to roll dead right at the 11-yard line where Tahlequah will take over. 7:29 to go here. We'll see if Christian comes onto the field here. If he doesn't, maybe there's an injury that's occurred to Tate, and we'll see who comes out to quarterback the Tigers.
Davis been kind of amazing here. We've had about, 6, 9 plays, and we haven't had a flag.
Hey, what do you know?
Either way, so it's been kind of amazing.
It doesn't look as though Christian's on the field. Maybe sustained an injury there. Looks like Tahlequah will go with a new quarterback so far here in the second half, and that is Armstrong, the backup quarterback. But, again, you can hand the ball off to Leathers, and that's quite a talent. Maybe not the thrower that Tate was, and he does hand the ball off to Leathers, and he is tripped up. Fortunately, got a hand out and tripped him up, or otherwise he might have gone 85 yards there, the big hole
Grimmett overran it, and he got an arm out just to knock him down there, but overran the play just a little bit.
You got to, if you're the Zebra defense, you've got to assume that they're not going to throw the ball as effective, and again, you've got to stop this run here. There's the Zebra middle linebackers are going to have to step up and keep the kid contained because he's going to get the ball a lot here in the second half.
Well, you hope for Tahlequah. They've had a great season. You hope Tate Christian's okay. They may be holding them out the second half. Looked like motion there. They called it there.
Looks like we did our first flag of the half, and we've gone halfway through the third period without a flag, and here it goes. Dead ball, illegal procedure called against the Tigers. Going to back them up. Going to bring 2nd down and 11.
You know, I see Brother down there, Tanner, but I don't see Tate anywhere. You know, you hope he's okay. They've won the district, so their number, you know, if they get beat tonight, they're still going to win our district. So they're really trying to regular season, undefeated season. So,
and the Zebras definitely want to upset that record, and the Zebras can move up and finish 3rd in the district. Maybe a first-round game, but a little easier. Hand the ball off to Leathers, and he's looking for a hold. He breaks free. Finally met by Connor Aaron there, and he picks up about 5 before Connor stops Leathers. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 6 probably upcoming here for the Tigers. 6 minutes, 30 seconds to go, third quarter.
Nice open field tackle there by Connor Aaron, being able to muscle him down. He's not a real big kid, 170 pounds, but pretty strong kid.
Strong and shifty and has a lot of experience and sprinter speed. You've seen him run a track meets. Kid
yes,
can go.
Last spring he runs really well. Sprinter runs 100 and 200.
He gets an open field, and it's bye-bye probably. Well, you got Kedger back who runs awfully well too, so as the safety. There's a flag down. Let's see what they're going to call here.
Looked like a snap infraction maybe, first indication.
Yeah.
Both linemen are conferring. Now they're calling it on us.
Claremore.
This lineman on this side hasn't given us a call yet all night long.
He has to call the other head linesman over, and they talk about something, then mark off. What was the penalty? Did he even say anything? Did the white hat make a call?
I didn't see it. If there was one, I guess it had to be offsides. But now it's 3rd and 1. And
why do you have to confer? What is it about
I don't
that?
know
Why
about
do you have to go over and ask the other?
They're in
Low
motion
snap,
there.
They're in motion.
Now what's he going to call? We're going to go back 5. Now this linesman's not going to run in and talk to him this time. So maybe it's fair play.
All that, we've run off 2 seconds.
Yes.
And you've had to listen to us try to explain what happened, and that's more confusing than probably what we're watching.
That was illegal procedure.
Here we go.
You know,
3rd
again,
and
dealing
6.
with a new quarterback here, that's got to be to our defense's advantage, but still, Day-Day Leathers in the backfield. He can go the distance on you at any given play.
And they handed
Fumble
and again the exchange there just a little off. Looks like the zone read and
4th down.
4th down, and this quarterback and Leathers, Armstrong and quarterback and Leathers are having trouble. So good goose for the Zebras. Looks like that's Kedgier dropping back deep in to receive the punt, and it's going to be Christian was the punter. Now this might be Christian back in to do the punting. It's either 12 or 17. You all know my eyes aren't very good.
So this has got to be the backup punter.
Unless
good snap.
Oh, it's
not a very
good punt. I'd say it's
we
the
need to get away.
Just get away from it.
Yeah,
Let's
that
take the ball.
Take.
That was yeah, it was. Is that 17 or 12?
It looks like 17.
All right. There we go.
17's Parker Lane.
Parker, not a very good punt. Here we go. Oh, the scoreboard just went blank. Now it's same gremlins that got Claremore last week.
At about the same time.
Yeah, 5. Google. That's the Pryor boys.
Mm-hmm.
The Google boys are getting with it.
Surgeon.
Zebras take over great field position at the Tahlequah 30-yard line. Let's pick up a 1st down. Zebras. Kennard in the backfield. 2 receivers right, 1 left. You got Smallwood and Kedgier right. Sherrill left. We've got a tight end or a blocking back, Reed Brazel in the game. And Charlie drops back, going deep. He's got Smallwood open. Touchdown, Noah Smallwood. Charlie Murdoch, 30 yards. Yes, sir. The sophomore Smallwood comes up big right there. Touchdown, Zebras. Hey, welcome back. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We'll fill you on what you missed. The signal here in Tahlequah, somebody pulled the plug on us. There's a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. The Tahlequah, we scored. Tahlequah, we kicked off to them. They went 3 and out. Big plays. Thomas Mason had a big play for a loss, and 51, Gabe King had a 5-yard sack, quarterback sack. They go 3 and out. They punt the ball, short punt. Again, their punter, Tate Christian, not in the game. Zebras get the ball at their own 35-yard line, and from there they march down the field. They're on the 7th play of the drive. First play, Kennard picks up 6. Next play, Charlie picks up no yards on a gain. 3rd down and 4. Kennard picks up 6 for a 1st down. Then a big 19-yard pass from Charlie Murdoch to Brooks Sherrill down to the 28-yard line. Next play, Kennard picks up 5 yards and down to the Tahlequah 23-yard line. It's where we are, 2nd and 5. Zebras lead 14-7 right now. A minute to go here, 3rd quarter. Again, sorry for the technical difficulties. Tahlequah just had a player get injured, and they had to help him off. So no action since the last Zebra touchdown. No scoring since the last Zebra touchdown. Good news is Tahlequah goes 4 and out, and Claremore's driving again. Ball on the Tahlequah 22-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd down and 5. So here we go. You're back with us, and we've caught you up. Charlie's look good. Deshaun Kennard's look good. Offensive lines look great. Here we go, Zebras. Murdoch drops back. Same pass going downfield for Kedgier. Kedgier's there, and he catches the ball. Let's see. Yes, they're going to signal Touchdown,
Touchdown.
Claremore. Yes, sir.
This linesman didn't even
He
hurry
did-
down
he
to
did-
make the
I was,
call.
I was looking at the official who didn't even lift his arms, and he was closer than the other official. Touchdown, Claremore. Great catch, Dylan Kedge or Charlie
Nice catch,
Murdoch.
good throw.
23-yard touchdown pass. Zebras jump up 20-7 on the Tigers, and Gocher's in to extend the lead with the extra point.
Nice drive by the Zebras. We kind of marched it down the field running the ball.
Ball's down, kick is up, and the kick is good. And with 41 seconds to go in the third quarter, your Zebras jump out 21-7 over the Tahlequah Tigers. I tell you what, we'll stay here with you until the third quarter. The implications on the playoffs. If Claremore can win this game, the person that probably hates it the most is Skytook. They're out, and Pryor gets in the playoffs, apparently. If Claremore can win this game, Pryor's going to sneak in the back door and get in the playoffs. And the good news for Claremore is they probably won't have to go to Edison. They'll play the winner of Bishop Kelly and McAllister, who that game's going on tonight. So we will be on the road. We will be either at McAllister or at Kelly. But maybe won't have to face Sevion Morrison again, who may be the best team we've seen all year. Would you say, Coach?
Yes, I would say definitely one of the best running backs in the state. You know, he's already committed to Nebraska, and he's just excellent athlete. You know, two big plays there. One by Sherrill, pulled in the pass, probably about a 25, 30-yard pass, and, of course, the touchdown pass there. Good catch by Kedzer. The linesman never even went down to check to see if he caught it. He just walked that way, just closer to him than the back judge. And the back judge one's one that signaled touchdown over here on the sidelines.
I apologize for delay on the touchdown call. I was looking at the wrong official. Hey, Gocher kicks it deep, and it's fielded at the 15-yard line there. And the Tahlequah running back has some room, and he gets outside, and he's to the 40, and he's going to be – oh, geez, push. That's Leathers, and he's that is Leathers. That's Quayshawn Leathers, and he's going to be down at the 19-yard line. Just when things are going Claremore's way, big return for Tahlequah. We kick it deep, just like you wanted, Coach, and that's what happens when you kick it deep.
Well, you got to go cover it.
Oh, okay.
You know, when you kick it down there, you got to go cover it. You definitely, if you're going to directional kick it to the side, you can't let them out of that side.
That was Quayshawn Leathers, the junior brother of Day Leathers, and I'm assuming it's his brother.
Not very good tackling on
Nope.
that return. We had several chances to get him down sooner.
So you've got
Zebras on top, 21-7. 27 seconds to go in the quarter.
again, this game's not over, and we might be jumping ahead of ourselves, but Claremore's definitely in a good position here. And you know, Tahlequah's starting quarterback, they called another sideline warning against Clay. Called a penalty against Claremore for sideline warning there, and the play happened on the other side. I don't know how that happened, but it did anyway. Tahlequah takes over first and goal from the inside the 10-yard line, and they do hand the ball off to Leathers, and he's looking for room, and he's met there by Thomas Mason, and he goes nowhere. He's still up, but blow the whistle, officials. Don't get somebody hurt here. He goes backwards. They're going to give him
loss of about one.
I don't know where they're going to mark it.
Right on the 10, it looks like, Dave.
Yep, they're going to back up maybe a half a yard there to bring up, and that'll probably be the last play. That is going to be the last play of the third quarter. Hey, good news, Claremore leads 21-7. Bad news, Tahlequah knocking on the door. We'll be back with all the fourth quarter action in about 2 minutes.
RCB Bank is a community bank. We don't just sponsor events, we participate. We are sensitive to the needs of our community and we respond accordingly. We serve communities all around Kansas and Oklahoma and have been doing so since 1936. If you already bank with us, you know the benefits of having your local bank right next door. RCB Bank is dedicated to not just sponsoring events, but participating and growing them for the benefit of the community. Open an account with us to see why so many people are saying, RCB Bank, that's my bank.
Hey, welcome back. Fourth quarter action. Zebras lead 21-17 over the Tigers. Tahlequah at the Claremore 10-yard line facing second down and goal.
After a long kickoff return.
All these yards, came on the kickoff, and they hand the ball off to Leathers, and he's met there by a host of Zebra defenders, led there by, looks like Grimmett and Thomas Mason, and who else is up there, Coach? I don't know, but we're going to bring up third and goal here for the Tigers. Are they in four-down territory yet, Coach? I mean, are they going for it here, down 2 touchdowns?
I'd say down 2 touchdowns is four-down territory. You know, a field goal doesn't help them a whole lot.
Doesn't help a whole lot.
You know, you got
third and goal here. And the new quarterback throws a screen. It's intercepted by Connor Aaron. He picks the ball off, and he's run out of bounds. He gets to the 15-yard line. Huge play, Connor Aaron, senior linebacker. Biggest defensive play he's had this year. Good job, Connor Aaron.
My land's right there. You talk about a game changer. They're getting ready to go in and score, and we got the ball back.
There again, second-string Tahlequah quarterback, inexperienced, just a sophomore, being forced into action here with the injury to Christian, and made a mistake, and Connor Aaron was right there. Good job, Connor. Number one, good to see him step up for the Zebras. He wants to keep playing a few more games. And that game, I did get a report that McAllister is up on Kelly right now. So
that's not a real reliable report, but that was a report that we got. You never know about, where
it came from, whether or not
he's not real reliable.
He gets on the hip juice occasionally. Here we go. Hand the ball off to Kennard, and Kennard busts 3 for about 7. Picks up maybe 6, maybe 7 yards. Good first down play for the Zebras. 11-10 to go here.
I tell you, Kennard running hard, offensive line, giving him a chance to get to the line of scrimmage and then some before he gets hit. Nice job of him. Good effort by him. Zebras offensive line doing a good job here in the second half. We moved the ball on the last drive before we mix it up a little bit with pass. Here we got second down and about 4.5. Straight ahead again.
Hand the ball off to Kennard. Kind of slow developing play, and looks like Kennard's met at the line of scrimmage. Doesn't pick up it. He's going to bring up third down and 4.
Met there by Blake Korn right there at the line of scrimmage. Defensive end, senior defensive end. Brings up third down and a long 4 for a first down.
10-11 to go here, opening quarter, or fourth quarter, sorry. Third down and 4.
Be nice here to pick up this first down and milk some more clock right now.
10 seconds to go on the play clock. Zebras break the huddle.
Dave, regardless of the outcome, looking at the Zebra players, we sure have played like we wanted to win the game tonight.
You bet.
Our old kids have played hard.
We get the handoff, going to throw the slant, and there it is.
He was a little early.
A little early. The defender was hanging on Noah's back, and but he dropped the ball, or an incomplete pass is going to bring up fourth down, and Ryan Connor comes onto the field to try to pin the Tigers back deep. And this is Leathers back deep. Is this 23 or 20?
Looks like 23, Dave.
Oh, they called a penalty on Claremore there. Let's see if they're going to illegal man downfield. Is that what that was?
I wasn't watching him. What did it give?
Tapped his head?
Yes, that's illegal man downfield. An eligible receiver downfield.
All right. Brings up fourth down and 4 upcoming here. Ryan Connor in.
Connor's been kind of scaring me because he doesn't get in a big hurry to get the punt off.
Good snap.
You got to catch it and get it off.
He gets the kick away. It's a short, high kick, not going to be returned here. Ball's going to roll dead. Bo Parsons drops the ball dead at about the Claremore 48-yard line where Tahlequah will take over. 9:38 to go here. Looks like McAllister's up 20-6, and that is confirmed by a second source. So we have double confirmation. Isn't that what you need sometimes?
Sometimes, yes, sir. 9:38 to go in the ball game. Zebras up 2 scores, 21-7. Defense will come up big all night long. We just got to hold tough here. Another 9:38. Don't give them any quick scores. I mean, Leathers has got some yardage tonight, but we haven't given them the home run, and that's what we got to keep from doing. Make them earn it.
2 receivers left, 2 right, and they do hand the ball off to Leathers in a big hole over the right side, and he picks up exactly what you just said and he's going to score here, Coach. One play, Day Leathers. Not great tackling there by the Zebra defenders, and Tahlequah picks up a score. 9:21 to go here. Tahlequah makes it 21-13.
2 or 3 times there we had a chance to tackle him, didn't get it done.
Nobody seemed like they wanted to tackle him. Looks like Patrick in to try the extra point to keep this within 7 yards.
Still got a ball game here. Still got time on the clock. We got to finish what we started.
I'd say the defense has really performed well tonight and keeping this potent Tahlequah offense in check. But they jump on the scoreboard here in the fourth quarter, and the extra point was good. 9:28 to go. We'll be back in a minute with more exciting Claremore Zebra football.
At RCB Bank, you are not just a number. You are our neighbor, friend, coworker, PTA partner, business owner down the street, and so much more. We value our relationship with you. We are here to serve you at any of our locations or online at rcbbank.com. With over 50 locations across Oklahoma and Kansas, we're everywhere you need us to be. RCB Bank is your hometown community bank, interested in your financial well-being. RCB Bank, that's my bank.
Welcome back to Claremore Zebra football. Tahlequah strikes quickly. 48-yard Day Leathers run, touchdown, puts Tahlequah within a score of the Zebras, and they'll be kicking off here to Claremore.
We got kids are back deep. They're not going to kick it to him. They're probably going to kick short onside over here.
Oh, they kick it deep.
Oh,
to
not a
Kedzer.
very good kick.
They kick it right to Kedzer, and he's got a chance here. He's at the 30s to the 35, 40. Kedzer to the midfield, run out of bounds there at about the 50-yard line. Great field position for the Zebras.
Not a very good kick. It wasn't end over end. It was kind of a spiral.
No, it kind of spiraled right to it, and Kedzer was able to field it in the air on the run, and he had room. He doesn't see that a lot. People kick to him, and Tahlequah maybe made a mistake there. Zebras have excellent field position right at midfield, maybe a yard short, 49-yard line. Zebras need to have about a 6-minute touchdown drive here, Coach. What do you think?
Excellent, yes. 6-minute drive and put points on the board. A field goal would be great.
Yep.
Field goal or touchdown, either one. We just need to have positive plays.
And they hand the ball off to Kennard. He's looking for room on the left side. Turn up field kid. There you go. He's going to pick up about 7 yards. Going to bring clock's running, bring up 2nd down and 4.
Nice play right there. Pretty close to piling on from the backside. He's down and somebody piles on from the backside. Nice gain right there on 1st down.
Zebra offensive linemen Blake Bacon, Jacob Coward, Ryan Cochran, Roman Morris, Gabe King, doing all a good job tonight. We're milking the clock. Zebras take the ball, hand it off to Kennard, and he maybe picks up a yard.
I don't believe we got to where we needed the ball designed to go to.
Again, we're trying to win this thing 21-14. Let's go play football. Brings up 3rd down and 3.
Jacob Cowherd was a left tackle there, number 70. I don't know if you announced his name.
Yep.
You did? Okay.
Yep.
Big down right here, 3rd and 4. Zebras definitely need to get a 1st down right here.
8 minutes to go here, 4th quarter. They're trying to back up Tahlequah coaches. They don't get a flag.
Yeah.
They just tell them to back up.
They flagged us twice tonight, and their coach has been on the field just as much as ours have. Big down right here.
Hand the ball off. It's a reverse to Kedzer.
Back this way.
And he keeps his feet. Kedz, there's a flag.
What was that
What
on?
was that call? What are they going to call?
Oh, my gosh. This linesman over here is weak. There wasn't anybody around anywhere, and he's calling something on us.
Well, Cheryl was there. It has to be on I don't know what in the world they're going to call.
And we didn't get a 1st down. It's going to be 4th and 1.
Well,
a block in the back
block
again.
in the back.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my. This guy here on this side hadn't hustled all night long, and every play he's called, I don't know, it just perturbs me.
He doesn't even have the right shirt on. You see that? Notice that,
He's
Coach?
got an umpire shirt on. He's running aside. He's a linesman.
That ought to be a penalty. Can we flag him for doing that?
Well, he should have a different shirt on. He thought he was going to be the umpire tonight, and he's not.
3rd and 12 upcoming for the Zebras. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Empty backfield with Murdoch.
I'd like to see him throw it to Smallwood again out there.
Charlie drops back, and they do throw it downfield, and it's out there, and it's overthrown. They threw it out there to Smallwood, and Noah couldn't catch up with it. It's going to bring up 4th down. Tahlequah is going to get the ball back. Hopefully Claremore can pin them deep.
You know, Leathers is guarding him right there. I'd definitely test the other corner. Leathers has got good speed. That's the one that was on Smallwood. He is right there with Smallwood. Throw was just a little bit overthrown.
4th down and 12. 7:30 to go here. Good snap. Connor gets away. Nice punt, and it's going to bound. The Tahlequah is not going to field. It's going to be a good Claremore roll inside the 10-yard line. It's going to roll dead at about the 6. 7:27 to go here. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in a minute with more action.
At RCB Bank, you are not just a number. You are our neighbor, friend, coworker, PTA partner, business owner down the street, and so much more. We value our relationship with you. We are here to serve you at any of our locations or online at rcbbank.com. With over 50 locations across Oklahoma and Kansas, we're everywhere you need us to be. RCB Bank is your hometown community bank, interested in your financial well-being.
7:27 to go here, 4th quarter. They hand the ball off to Leathers, and he is mad after about a 4-yard gain. Ball out to the 10-yard line. Great Ryan Connor punt pins the Tigers back deep at the 6-yard line, where Tahlequah is going to have to go 96 yards to tie this thing up here in the 4th quarter.
Day Leathers gets up kind of slow, but he just was one on coverage with Smallwood, so he just had to sprint 40 yards with Smallwood, and then after the punt, go right back out there and carry the ball. He's got his hands on his hips. I know he's carried the ball a lot this year, but really hard to do to cover somebody deep and turn around and run the ball on offense.
2 left, 2 right. Last time that quarterback kept the ball, and he's met in the backfield. There was Grimmett and Labus there to finish him off, I think. Quarterback Armstrong went nowhere. Zone read, he kept it. And he's going to lose about 5 yards. Going to bring it up 3rd down and about 14 maybe, or 3rd and 10, I guess. They started at the 6.
Brought down by Grimmett there by a shoestring tackle there. He about got away from him, but he did bring him down that time. Good job by Grimmett not going for the fake. But again, coach is trying to give Day Leathers a break there, not let him run the ball that time. Big 3rd down right here. Zebras got to make them punt right here.
7 seconds on the play clock. They've got to hurry. 5, 4. And they get it off. They roll right. This is the quarterback. Doesn't throw it great, and he's going to keep it. We've got a man there, and we're going to keep him. We're just not going to get the 1st down. He picks up about 4, where Claremore, who was that on the play, Coach?
That was Zach Zayden.
Zach Zayden. Good job, Zach.
Zayden, a good job right there keeping him.
Carson Downham was there also. Yes. Brings up 4th down, and again, the Tahlequah punter. We got a different punter now. This is a big boy back there.
3rd punter.
3rd punter for Tahlequah. They've got.
He's not going to run it.
Don't jump here.
Don't jump here.
Need to jump. It's 4th and 4. Zebras, if he does punt it, Claremore's going to get excellent field position.
Is that Sherrill back deep? I'd almost not put anybody back here.
And they do.
Just let it roll.
Let it roll, and just. It's going to roll dead. Claremore's going to take over at their own 42-yard line. You know, we give up 15 yards there, but it was one of those punts that Sherrill's back deep, and it's such a short punt. It hits the ground and takes off rolling before Brooks could do it. Best thing probably, what we don't want there is a turnover. Good news is right now Claremore gets the ball here. They're up by 7 points, 5 minutes to go in the game. We're going to stay right here with you. Look for more clock. Tahlequah has all 3 timeouts, as does Claremore here. Again, Claremore leads 21-7.
We've got good field position. They haven't tried to throw the ball but once or twice with their backup quarterback, and we've intercepted the ball. So really they've got Day Leathers, and so right now best thing we can do is line up and run at them and keep the chains moving.
And not fumble the ball.
Yes.
Hand the ball off to Kennard, and he is dropped for a loss.
There's
That's
Corn again.
Corn right there with the big stop. Gets Kennard around the ankles, drops him for no loss. Bringing up 2nd down and 10 for the Zebras. Maybe loses a yard.
Zebras really need to control. If they want to win the game, we really need to control the clock, not let their offense back on the field here.
Got to pick up a couple first downs, Coach. Got to pick them up. Can't just keep relying on your defense. Tahlequah Leathers is too explosive. I don't want him to have a chance again.
I'd sure the corner away from Leathers. I'd sure make him have to cover.
Bunch formation left. Man split right. Pitch the ball out here to Kennard, and he's going to be met there, and he's going to be – oh, he's grabbed by the helmet and thrown down. There's the flag.
I bet it's going to be blocking the back on us or something, you know.
No way. He can stay in the game.
Yes.
He can stay in the game.
Well, good. That may be a first down.
It's got to be a personal foul there. Dead personal foul against Tahlequah. He didn't have any way of turn around the other way. They tried to give it against us.
Yeah.
Kennard's helmet's rolling on the ground. I don't know. It's first down, Zebras. Big play there. 4:17 to go. Ball in Tahlequah territory. Hard for this official on this side not to call that one, right, Coach?
That's the first penalty tonight. Yeah,
he's
called for us, and it was pretty obvious right there when the helmet was ripped off while you're carrying the ball.
So why is the clock stopped?
You would think it would start right here and that he would wind it, so I don't know why it's not being wound. It was in bounds.
It was in bounds when he was down. The penalty when they marked the ball. I don't know.
Tight trips at the top.
And they hand the ball off to Kennard, and he is mad. There's a flag. There will be the hold. There's the
makeup call right there. Why would you throw that so quick?
It was
out
the
of
ball
the snap.
snapped, and he's throwing a flag. I tell you what.
The clock never started, Dave, on that play.
You don't get a call in Tahlequah.
That's a chop block. They called a chop block there.
Okay.
That's loss of down. But the clock never started there. Our coaches should be saying something. It was 4:12 before the play.
Maybe 4:17, Coach.
Was it?
Maybe.
Okay, I thought it was 4:12.
Maybe.
Now, they rip our helmet off, and then they call us for a chop block as soon as the ball was snapped.
Brings up, looks like first down and 25.
For the Zebras.
And they do wind the clock, and the clock is not there. It goes.
Zebras ahead 21-14. Have led the whole game and tied.
Here's what Claremore needs to get a first down. They need to quit worrying about running the clock out. And the mentality of trying to eke this out. You need to think about it, but not make it consume you. Hand the ball off to Kennard, and he picks up maybe 4 yards. Going to bring up second down and about 20. 3:40 to go here. So Tahlequah's got all 3 timeouts. You got to assume that they might. If we don't get a first down here, probably good use of their timeouts would be to take one here.
Well, you'd think so, but right now we can.
We can take 20 more seconds off this clock.
You know, the good thing is they, are going to try to have to tie the game up with their backup quarterback, and if we punt the ball down, they got to go the distance. So.
I would rather be in Claremore's place than Tahlequah's.
Yes.
I'm not going to kid you here.
I'd sure test this corner over here.
Nope, they keep the ball to Kennard, and he stays in bounds, and Kennard's he's slung out of bounds. On there, say wind it. He's going to wind it.
Now their coaches are saying,
no, I think they call timeout.
Okay,
they call timeout.
They call timeout. Good.
Easy,
Good.
Coach,
Yeah.
easy.
I'm good.
2:59, we got a timeout. Zebras lead 21-14. We'll be back in a minute. Zebras will base third down in about 15. We'll be back in a minute. Hey, welcome back. We're getting ready. It's 3rd down and 15. There's 3 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Your Zebras lead 21-14 over the Tahlequah Tigers. Claremore trying to upset the undefeated season that Tahlequah has put together so far. Murdoch fakes the handoff, play action pass. He's going deep. He's going for all the marbles to Smallwood, and there's interference.
Oh, he's early.
There's interference.
Oh, he
there's
called
the
it.
flag.
Oh, very
There's
good.
the
He
flag.
was early.
He tackled Smallwood before. He didn't want to pull it out, I don't think,
No, but
Coach.
he did. He finally did.
He tackled him. It was so obvious, and it's going to be first down for the Zebras. Huge play right there. Tahlequah has used one timeout, and Zebras are going to pick up a first down. Big play. Hey, I think Noah might make the catch if he doesn't interfere with him,
I
Coach.
know it. It was on the money.
It was on
right
the money.
there.
Good pass from Charlie to Noah Smallwood, and Tahlequah.
He was probably counting a half early.
But he did. I mean,
yeah,
he
obviously came down and pulled his arm down early. That's going to give the Zebras a first down. Keep the ball with 2:52 left to go in the game.
Big play for the Zebras. Now we're going to get some running. What's the question here?
I don't know what we're.
They're marking it off.
10.
It's interference is an automatic first down, isn't it?
Yes.
Is it?
Supposed to be. I thought it was. Maybe it's not.
How can it not be when it would? That's first down. He gives him the first down.
There's a rule change.
Okay.
It's just the yardage.
Okay.
If it takes a first down, then
Okay.
Yeah, well, we've had a
So now it's
clarification.
just 15 yards, and if it gives you a first down, it does. And
You
if
can
it doesn't,
take advantage of that.
it
It's
doesn't.
first and 25. You might, if you're getting beat bad, just tackle a guy. You don't give him a first down. Anyway,
Yeah.
Zebras pick up the first down. 2:52, ball placed at the Tahlequah 38-yard line. Zebras, big play. We got an update, Coach, on the
Yes, McAllister 28-12.
Kennard. Look at Kennard, big moves, and he's going to pick up about 3 yards. Going to be brought down at the 35-yard line where he's down. Looks like we maybe have a Tahlequah player shaking up.
Slow to get up.
30-second clock here. Good. Zebras can take this all the way down to the
2-minute warning.
why did the clock stop?
Yeah, I don't know
Why
why
did
it
the
stopped.
play clock stopped for a while,
And then it started
and
again.
then it started. I think there's some monkey business going on down here in Tahlequah, Coach.
I don't know.
2 receivers left. Kennard in the backfield behind Murdoch. 3 seconds on the play clock. And they hand the ball off to Kennard. He's looking for room, and he's going to be met, and he gets nowhere. There's a flag thrown right there. I don't see holding there. Maybe
I don't know how he sees
face
it from
mask.
the
I don't know. Is
behind.
that a holding?
He called holding
From
behind.
but he threw it,
Only
and there was
Upback
only
was there. Upback was over there, so I don't know what number. But, the holding flags are coming out. Game's on the line.
they're going to
and
decline it right there. Going to bring up third down. Holding against Claremore's decline. It's going to bring up third down. Maybe a smart move on Tahlequah's part. But the clock will start here, Coach.
Well, it should.
It should. He should wind it, and Tahlequah might have to call a timeout.
That's what they
I'd
do.
say Tahlequah does call a timeout, and that's their second timeout. We'll stay right here. Too good a game to leave. We want to thank our sponsors, First Bank and RCB Bank, both for sponsoring Claremore Zebra football. Hey, we do appreciate it, and if you're a business owner in Claremore and would like to help support this good program, whether you like Claremore football or not, the class that they teach these kids, audio, video techniques, and what they can help them learn, and how much better they're getting at this thing is well worth it, and they rely upon the sponsorship of our sponsors to help fund these trips. It's not free to come on these games, and but we could certainly use more sponsors. And
The equipment, just the equipment itself is expensive. The kids set it all up. They take it all down, and just to keep it up and going.
I tell you how bad off they are. They have to use Coach and I as announcers, and
Yes.
they can't even afford anybody halfway decent. Anyway, 2 minutes to go here. 3rd down and 9. Zebras. And I can't read who thank you is to, but Murdoch drops back. He's looking for receiver. He's got Kedger down the field, and it's knocked away.
Face guarding should have been. Looked like fourth down. Kennard was wide open on the other side, up the boundary on the other side.
Hey, we do want to say thank you to all the viewers. We've had about 170 to 200 people watching the game tonight. Thanks for putting up with us again. Minute 58 to go here. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast, and thank you for tuning in and being patient with us. I mean, sometimes we'll have technical difficulties, but you get what you pay for. And again, thank you.
One text, Dave, I just received was, I'm telling you, these referees are a piece of work. Yes, the game's on the line, and we've had a chop block, and we've had a hold. And
Claremore calls a timeout here.
Yes.
I tell you what, we will take a break right now after the second timeout. We'll be back in a minute for the final 2 minutes of this game.
At RCB Bank, you are not just a number. You are our neighbor, friend, coworker, PTA partner, business owner down the street, and so much more. We value our relationship with you. We are here to serve you at any of our locations or online at rcbbank.com. With over 50 locations across Oklahoma and Kansas, we're everywhere you need us to be. RCB Bank is your hometown community bank, interested in your financial well-being. RCB Bank, that's my bank.
Hey, welcome back. It's 4th and 9 for the Zebras, and they will punt the ball. The ball's at the Tahlequah 37-yard line. Ryan Connor in to punt it away. Tahlequah will get another shot at this with 2 minutes to go. They have one timeout left. They don't have their number one quarterback in the game. Ryan Connor takes the snap, and he gets the kick away. It's a high kick, and it's going to bounce at about the 10. And go, turn around, kid. Get on it right there.
Tahlequah tried to
field it. But anyway, he does field it at the 5-yard line. Here's the story. Minute 49 to go. Tahlequah has 95 yards to go to tie this thing up, and they've got one timeout. And they don't have their starting quarterback in the game. What do you think, Coach?
We don't need to get back on our heels here. We just need to play defense, and our kids need to know, keep playing like you've been playing all night long. Just go hard. Looks like defensive linemen, we've got the forward speed kids in there right now. We've got Tyler Freeman.
They've got 3 receivers right and 2 receivers left.
We don't have a free safety in the middle of the field. It's no back, and we're coming.
Quarterback keeps the ball on the draw, and we
keep him in bounds.
He fumbles the ball. It's down. Claremore got the ball. Claremore got the ball. Yeah. Yes, sir, baby. Tahlequah only has one timeout.
Yeah.
And that might be the ball game right there.
Yeah, that's the ball game.
The quarterback was running with the ball out, no ball security, trying to make something happen, and he put it on the ground. I couldn't tell who picked it up. Maybe Thomas Mason over there. I think Mason Hayes gets it over there. High fives going around the press box. Great play there. Once again, Claremore defense. We got Neil down. They've got one timeout, and we need to burn, what, Coach, 12 seconds in running the plays?
Well, we need to go 12 yards and we score.
That's right. Just hand the ball off.
Yeah, run straight ahead, but we may just kneel down on it here. We just need to make sure we stay in bounds.
I tell you what, I snap it to Charlie and let him just run forward.
Yeah, just make sure.
Don't even take a chance on a handoff.
Yeah, run straight ahead. Make sure you
They hand it off to Kennard, and he fights down, and he maybe picks up 2 yards, and Tahlequah does call their final timeout. Tahlequah calls their final timeout. Minute 36 to go here in the game. Claremore will face second down and about 8 at the Tahlequah 10-yard line.
I tell you what, Dave, hat off to Deshaun Kennard coming in tonight. We hope that Jace Hightower's okay. Deshaun come in tonight and has ran the ball hard, got hard yardage against this defense that really hadn't allowed a whole lot of points scored against them all year. Charlie has thrown the ball well. Our receivers have caught the ball well. It's been a team effort, both sides of the ball. Just happy for our kids.
Yeah,
just hope we can get the 136 off of here.
I tell you who else might be listening, might be happy with our broadcast right now.
The Pryor Tigers.
The Pryor Tiger fans.
Yes.
Hey, last week they didn't like us
Yeah,
much.
they didn't like our announcing at all, did they? Now they may like it. I don't know if they're watching on TV. They're probably are they playing tonight?
I think they do. Anyway, here we go, Zebras. Second down and 8. We hand the ball off to Kennard, and he's got a hole, and he's breaks down. He's down to the 1 yard line. That might be a first down, Coach. He might have picked up a first down.
Now they can't.
Stop the clock. We just take a knee, Coach. Take a knee. It's a
hat
first
off
down.
To that offensive line tonight. For the most part,
That's
they've held their own right there.
That's the ball game. Don't just take a knee. There's no need. There's no need to score here. You needed. You're going to win by 7. And go to the victory formation, take a knee, and don't hand the ball off. Yeah, I know you think you might want to score, and people wonder, why don't you score? You know what? You don't need to.
The only way I'd score.
We are in victory formation. And
the only thing I don't like about victory formations is why would you want, if we had a miscue and they recovered it, why would you want to try to tackle a guy in open field? And you scoot that back guy up a little further.
All right. Well, anyway,
but
50 seconds ago. Hey,
that way.
Yeah, everybody does it that way.
Hey,
big win for the Zebras tonight. Knock off the 9-0 Tahlequah Tigers.
What were they ranked, 2 or 3?
They were ranked maybe 3. I think a couple of schools on the McGinnis and Carl Albert 1 and 2, maybe Tahlequah 3, and the Zebras jump up here and take a bite out of the Tigers, 21-14. Big win for Claremore, and there'll be one more play, and Claremore's going to do it again. Hope Tate Christian has Claremore ties. We hope Tate's going to be all right and be able to come back next week and play like the champion he is. But anyway, tonight, hats off to your Zebras. They win it right there. There's the final play. Your Zebras win 21-14. Great job, Claremore Zebras. And Coach,
take our hats off to Coach Hurt and his staff, just getting our players ready to believe they can come down here and win. Everybody in the Tulsa world picked Tahlequah. Come down here and pull the upset off. You just never know. You still got to play them.
That's right. We win we lose a couple of games, the district by a touchdown. Tahlequah wins a couple by a touchdown. We get this one by a touchdown. Everybody in this district's the top 5 teams pretty evenly matched,
yes, they
Coach.
are.
And breaks go one way or the other. Claremore got some breaks tonight. In
high school football on any given night.
Anyway, hey, it's been fun. Looks like we might get to go to McAllister, and you know what that means. Where are we going to eat next week?
Oh, man, we might get to go to Pete's
We
Place.
might get a little Pete's Place next week.
Yes, that's right.
There we go. Hey, look forward to it. Looks like McAllister, last we heard, McAllister was up on Bishop Kelly 28-12 with about 3 minutes to go. So it looks like McAllister's going to win that. Looks like Claremore will be traveling to McAllister next week for the first round of the playoffs. Tahlequah will host here. And, again, they're the district champions. They won the district. Claremore's moved up, and it looks like Pryor's going to sneak in and get them a playoff. We're going to be going to Edison. Looks like Skytook's the loser in this one tonight. But, anyway, big win for the Zebras. Thank you all for listening. We'll be back next week. We'll bring you the game from McAllister. Thanks again, Coach. It's been fun.
I enjoyed it. Tigers go down tonight. Zebras 21, Tahlequah 14.
See you next week. Good night, everybody.